Okay, before we get started today, we're going to talk about some social behaviors that are acceptable at school. So we're going to term them unacceptable and acceptable. Can you put your head up, please? Put your head up, please. Thank you. Alright, we're going to define these. So, can we get some characteristics of acceptable behaviors? Can you put your head up? So pay attention. Thank you. Can we get some?
Like, doing your work?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Can we not throw pencils, please? Thanks. Okay. Any others? Chris, can you give us an example of an acceptable or an unacceptable behavior?
Not snoring in class.
Not snoring in class. Is that acceptable or unacceptable?
Not snoring. That's supposed to be snoring would be unacceptable.
Right.
So not snoring would be acceptable.
So sleeping in class is not acceptable, regardless if you're snoring. Right? Alright. Anything else? We need at least 2 or 3 on each one.
Talking out of turn.
Talking out of turn, is that acceptable or unacceptable?
Depends on whose turn it is.
Well, if it's not yours.
Well, see, if I think you're cool.
Selena Marshall, if you're still in the building, could you please come to the main office? Thank you.
That's unacceptable.
That is unacceptable.
That's talking out of turn.
Perfect. Talking out of turn.
Throwing the pencil at me.
That's a good one.
Well, you started it.
Jeez, so nerdy.
Well, it's your fault.
Guys, let's stay focused here. How about some acceptable behaviors? We only have one.
Finish it.
Doing your work is an acceptable behavior.
Raising your hand when you want to speak.
Good. That's a good one. How about one more acceptable?
Writing legibly.
Writing legibly. Aries, what about you?
Gee, I don't know. How about
It can be either or.
getting permission to do anything?
Good. Is that acceptable or unacceptable?
Unacceptable.
Good. Alright, do you guys think you can come up with a couple more? If you work together?
That's right.
Yeah? Alright. So, here is a sheet of paper. Chris, can you want to scoot over closer a little bit? Thank you.
Who's the reporter?
Who wants to record? Aries, how about you, since you're in the middle? Does that work?
I don't think you want me recording.
Okay.
Alright. You guys can come up, use these definitions, use these examples that we came up with, and create 2 or 3 more. Okay?
What's something acceptable?
Participating.
That's a good one. Participating in the class.
Acceptable.
Are you dyslexic?
No, it's not. It's
Decoding.
What's an unacceptable behavior?
skipping class.
Being late to class. Skipping class.
Like Laura.
Tardy.
Fighting in class.
Fighting.
Stealing something.
This happens a lot.
You guys want to do that?
Or how about getting caught stealing?
Same thing.
That's unacceptable.
Don't we need more of these too?
Acceptable.
I think we're very familiar with these. That's why we could do these.
Yeah, right. Acceptable. What's a good thing to do in class? What are things that...
What is something that they want them to do?
Like
well,
when
we're-
people work together.
We're
Yeah.
students. Good teamwork.
Work together.
Not, let's see, if you're going to bring food, bring enough for everybody.
Eating in class, is that acceptable?
Being in class on time?
Eating.
Or eating in class? I don't know. Last time I tried to eat in class, Miss Lindster really yelled at me.
Shoot, like Karen eats in class and all eat in class.
You just can't drink sports drinks and stuff.
So,
Like, they don't want to set pop.
Well, I don't think eating in class would be an acceptable behavior.
it's not acceptable?
Not unless you bring enough for everybody.
Just have to give some to Leinster.
Finishing the assignment? Getting your homework done. Yeah, there you go. Bringing in completed homework. Huh? Passing test. Staying on task. Getting along with all the students. Always have anybody.
I think we finished, right? She just said like 2 or 3.
That's good.
That's perfect. Good job, guys. All right. Do you guys want to act any of these out?
ING.
So which ones are more fun to do, the unacceptable or the acceptable?
Oh, definitely the unacceptable ones are more fun.
But is it appropriate to do unacceptable behaviors in school?
Yeah, but you asked which ones are more fun.
There are more fun, but are they appropriate?
Probably not. That's why they call them unacceptable.
Right. Do you have to try to do acceptable behaviors? Is it harder to do acceptable behaviors?
Not if you get into it.
Sometimes I don't know what the teachers want, and so I get confused.
Right. So they need to explain their expectations, right? Okay. Well, you guys know your expectations in this classroom, right?
Well, yeah, I got a problem with that because sometimes the teacher wants me to write something out, and as soon as they know I can't write, so as soon as they do that, I just give up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just pack it in. You lost my attention right there,
Right.
and you might as well be talking to the wall.
Well, hopefully we can work on that. How about that? All right. So now, do you guys feel confident you can do this on your own? If I gave you some scenarios, do you guys feel that you can determine whether they're acceptable or unacceptable? Yeah? Okay, grab a pencil. And Chris, you can scoot back over. This should be on your own. And here are your definitions, and here's your note sheet. So you guys can go ahead. First, read them. Read the sentences and determine if they're acceptable or unacceptable.
While in the classroom, Johnny rolls around on the floor while the teacher is trying to teach. Probably not cool.
Okay, then you need to write acceptable or unacceptable. Or you can write an A or a U.
When the teacher asks for an answer, the students who want to answer raise their hands.
You need some help reading this?
No.
Are you sure? Okay, can you read the first one out loud to me?
In the hallway between classes, choir is yelling above the other voices and pushing their way through the crowds
Okay.
of people.
It says, while in the classroom, Johnny rolls around on the floor while the teacher is trying to teach. Is that acceptable or unacceptable? Okay, so can you write unacceptable? It's written there.
In small groups,
How you doing, Christine?
best
Good.
friends talk to each other and exclude others from
All right. When the teacher asks for an answer, the students who want to answer raise their hands. Is that acceptable or unacceptable?
Acceptable.
Okay, go ahead and write that. Chris, what's going on over here?
Well, I answered your questions.
Okay, you read them all. Can you write down answers?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Can you write so I can read it?
Well, yeah, the ones that are not acceptable on the left, the ones that are acceptable on the right.
Okay.
But you should have figured that out.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Can you read the next one to me? Take your time.
In the hallway between classes, Clara is yelling about the other voices
What's this word?
above
There you go.
the other voices and pushing her way through the crowds of people.
Good. Is that acceptable or unacceptable?
Unacceptable.
Good. So can you tell me again, these ones over here are what? Unacceptable?
Yep.
Okay. Can you write a U next to all of those, please? A U. Remember what a U is?
Oh,
U.
tell me again here.
Right. No, you do it on your own.
No, try it.
You do it on your own. You can trace this one. Okay, I'll do it here. Do the U, please. Good job, Aries. Christine, are you okay still?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the last one.
Okay, good. Chris, do a U, please. Okay. Do you need help with the last one? Okay. Can you read it, or do you want me to?
Can you read it?
Yep. When working together in a small group, Sarah and Whitney, who are best friends, talk to each other and exclude others from their group. Is that acceptable or unacceptable?
That's unacceptable.
Good job. Can you put your name on that, please? And today's date is the 5th of October. So 10/5. Are you finished, Chris? All right. Okay, you guys can, I'll take these and you guys can get out your other work.